Yo, Americans, man, well done. Like, I've watched comedy shows, yeah, but this movement, the movement from the migration from TikTok to Xiaohongshu or Red Note or the Little Red Book, however they call it, it's funny. So this is it. America goes, let's ban TikTok. It's a Chinese app. They're stealing American data, blah blah blah, to do stuff and do stuff. It's a national threat. So they finally decided to ban TikTok. And to be honest, TikTok is a great platform. TikTok is like one of those places that you get to see something that's happening in real time, like the war in Gaza. You can see people from Gaza really posting it. You won't see a lot of that stuff on Facebook, on Instagram. You know, you can see it on Twitter and TikTok. But so Americans are like, TikTok is not a good app because TikTok is owned by ByteDance, and ByteDance is a Chinese company. So they've taken the CEO to court like 3 times or something like that, just to be sure that TikTok is not stealing American data or something like that, because there's so many millions of Americans on TikTok. But here is the funny part though. When the government said that they would ban TikTok this year, January 19, what's the date today? Today is 15, it's like 4 days to come. They're supposed to ban TikTok. So Americans knowing that, and plus a lot of people make money on TikTok. A lot of people, like their life just changed because of this app, and you guys want to ban it. Americans decided, okay, since we probably lost TikTok, let's look for another app. And guess the app that they moved to? They moved to an app in China, like a fully owned Chinese app. Like TikTok, you can even beat the case of, but the CEO is in Singapore, blah 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 blah. A fully owned Chinese app called Red Note. That's where Americans have migrated to. So it's like, if you guys think that TikTok is stealing our data, we'll go to a Chinese app and give it there for free. Yo. And this is so funny. And you know what is funny? The Chinese guys, I've downloaded the app. Red Note is a cool platform. It's not like TikTok. It's like TikTok and Instagram had a baby. That's what Red Note is like. And the Chinese guys over there are so welcoming. Man, I'm not American, but I downloaded that app just to see what's going on. The Chinese, they're so welcoming. Hello guys, welcome. And they're calling the Americans, they're calling the Americans from TikTok refugees. yo, TikTok refugees. But here's the thing, a lot of Americans are loving it already. Like, they're learning Mandarin and all that. They're learning Chinese. People teaching them how to pronounce the app, the actual name in Chinese. Jia Hongshu. Like, people. So after this happened, the mass movement, like, this app is literally number one on the app store. Okay, the massive movement, millions of people have downloaded this app in America because they know if TikTok gets banned, okay, we'll stay here. We're not going to go to Instagram or Facebook, all this Mark Zuckerberg stuff. First of all, Mark Zuckerberg is really, I'm sure he spent a lot of money trying to push the ban of TikTok to happen. Well, which is it's so funny because they'll go to another Chinese app and go use it like a proper Chinese app. This app was just in Chinese. Like, the app was just in Chinese. Now that there's a lot of Americans migrating to it, they made it like you have English in it now. Like, you can go and you see settings, everything in the app was in Chinese. You see how fast those people work? Like, they welcome you guys. But here is the thing with Americans though. I don't think a lot of Americans will stay on that app for long. A lot of people will easily get banned because like, Chinese is so cultural, the way they do things, and you know, the service and the policies. I don't think a lot of Americans will last there for long. But that mass migration from TikTok to Red Note will never be forgotten. It's so funny. Because I think the American government have seen this and now they've decided that they will push the ban, or maybe they're still to decide. They'll push the ban 270 days ahead. Like they won't ban it on the 19th no more. They might push it to 270 days ahead. Why? Because they've seen that the people are pissed. They don't want to go to no Facebook or Instagram. They want to stay on TikTok, or they're going to go to another app, which is a Chinese app. You can't tell people what to like. That's the funny thing with the American government. It's just dumb. You can't tell people what to like. Oh, this is so funny. This is the funniest thing I've seen. I'm not even in America. I'm just enjoying the fun. I go on TikTok to laugh. I see people talk about Red Note, and I've been on the app. It's cool. I'm not a creator, but the place is just so welcoming, and the Chinese are happy. They're like, oh, now we have English people here and stuff. We have the cultures are just gonna merge. You guys are approaching some sort of mergers. The American government, why are they pushing the ban to 270 days? Like, are they trying to postpone the ban? Because they've seen what banning TikTok is capable of. Mass migration to another app. And I'm telling you, if Red Note doesn't work for Americans, they will look for another app. And it's not going to be an app owned by Mark Zuckerberg. Instagram is doing its thing and all that. First of all, Instagram has done a lot of copy stuff. Okay, they've copied Reels. Reels wasn't a thing before. It was just post your shit just to compete with TikTok. It didn't work. They've copied Story. They've copied so many things. It just doesn't work because TikTok allow people to be themselves, to post. You see people in Gaza posting stuff that's going on there. You won't see that on Facebook. Certain things will be banned, will be taken down. That's why people don't trust Mark's platform no more. It's run by the government, and the CEO of TikTok made it clear that he will not allow the US government to control TikTok. Because the issue was either TikTok will be banned or they sell TikTok to an American company to run it. But yeah, man, this is a funny movement, man. I'm not gonna lie. The TikTok is so fun right now. I've been on Red Note. Yeah, it's fun, and I'm happy that Americans are doing this to their government. It makes so much sense. Oh, Yahoo Shoe. Let's all go to Yahoo Shoe and have fun, bro. The Chinese are so welcoming. Now I'm gonna learn Mandarin on that app, and I'm not even American. Thank you, Americans.